Hello guys, welcome back into today's crypto technical analysis. Finally, we saw a massive move from the BTC and from the rest of the altcoins are pumping at the same time. And today we're going to do a multiple time frame analysis for BTC and Ethereum. However, before we start, if you're enjoying from the content, smash the like button in order to help to grow the channel. Starting from a weekly time frame, another weekly level was 28,000 based on a lower time frame, 28,400 and 800 level that we saw based on a lower time frame, massive pump on the BTC. However, if we're going to analyze what happened since the bear market exit, one, number two, and then number three. So these levels are 60,000, 52, as well as the $48,000. 52 and $48,000 were single resistance. We saw first leg down, a bit of consolidation with a fake out price action, and we saw the second leg down. However, 17,500 is not a low, which I mentioned on my Twitter. That's a pin tweet. A bit of consolidation for 5 months, and we saw another leg down on the market, and we came to the target level, which was below 17,500. And as I said, if we're going to stay above, based on a weekly time frame, above this level, highly likely that we can see a trend change on the daily time frame. So the trend change based on the daily time frame was $19,200 and $19,500 were extremely important based on a daily time frame. So it depends where you entered from. For your long-term spot bags, as soon as we broke the local low on the weekly time frame, we saw over 70% with today's pump in the market. However, based on a daily time frame, $19,200 and $500, if we take average, that we saw another massive pump for your spot bag, over 55% pump in the market. So as I said, 30,000 and 32,000 is going to be extremely important level. So we're approaching to $32,000, and you have to be careful at around $32,000, and followed by the next levels are going to be 34, and then all the way up to 36 are going to be important levels. And these levels given in advance in January video, that was a micro analysis that I made where the price was below $18,000. Moving on to a daily time frame. If we're going to analyze the daily time frame, as I mentioned, as soon as we broke $19,200 and $500 daily time frame flashed a bullish signal. However, with the rejection from local 618, the fib level, and we saw a decent dump in the market from $24,000 in the first place, first target, as well as the second target. However, we had slightly lower target level. We didn't reach to that target level, and the daily time frame started moving towards the upside. However, these target levels based on a 4-hour time frame, and the current condition of the daily time frame is heavily under the bull's control. As soon as we broke this level, 22,500 daily time frame moved back under the bull's control, and as long as we're going to be staying above, these are the important levels. As a 0.618, the fib level, $23,500 and $23,000 daily time frame will be healthy and under the bull's control, and there is no need to panic at this stage. As I said, daily time frame is healthy. However, breaking this local resistance, that's going to be $30,200 based on a lower time frame. We're going to look at it. The first resistance is going to be all the way up to 32, and followed, if we're going to break that level, 34,000 is going to be the target number 2. So as I said, again, 19,200 was a spot bag holders, and we saw over, without losing a daily time frame, since the trend change, 55% plus pump in the market. However, that I made a beginning of the January first video that I said, as long as we're going to be staying above these levels, which was $17,800 and $17,000, that's average this level, highly likely that we see a trend change on the market. And I gave $30,000 was the first target level, followed by 32 all the way up to 34 and $36,000. So we reached our target, macro target number 1, which was at $30,000. That provided 75% nearly pump in the market. Moving on to the 4-hour time frame. Before we do a further analysis, if you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and 101 Intense Masterclass is available, where you're going to learn how to become profitable and professional trader in the market, and it only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you'll learn day trading, scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Moving on with an ETH analysis, and these are the recent analysis that I publicly shared via YouTube and as well as on the Twitter account. Once we broke 1300, we start taking a long, and we saw massive over 25%. And with the triple top on the based on the Renko chart, we saw another over 10% dump in the market. However, the last one was, as soon as we lost the daily, was extremely important. As I said, we lost that daily level, retested it as you can see, and we had 2 target levels, Fibonacci level as well as the daily support. And as you can see, and we came to the exact target level and we saw massive over 15% dump in the market. However, in the last 2 to 3 weeks, it was quite choppy for Ethereum, and we had a target level 1717 as well as the 1912 was the target number 2. The 4-hour time frame were heavily under the bull's control. Once we lost this level, it went back to the consolidation, V-shaped recovery. As I said, once we're going to stay above 1770, which is a 0.67, the golden pocket, and as you can see, we broke in the last video, as I said, retested it, the fib level, and we hit the target level of $1912. At the moment, 4-hour time frame is heavily, as I said, under the bull's control. As long as we're going to be staying above 1800, 4-hour will remain under the bull's control, and then breaking this level, which is, as you can see, right from rejection from, we reached to the target number 2 as well after cleared 1717, claiming this resistance as a support. First target level is going to be 2000, followed by $2,100 are going to be the next target levels. However, it is slightly early for us to talk about it. Losing 1800, the daily is going to be the next target, followed by $1,600. Lower time frame, mid time frame, as well as the higher time frames are heavily under the bull's control, and the levels that we have to pay in attention is going to be this, as I said, 2000 followed by $2,100. Moving on to BTC analysis. If you're enjoying from the contents, take 2 seconds of your time and smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Before we do 4-hour time frame analysis, as I said yesterday, that was publicly, I shared this setup. If we're going to lose this level, and as you can see, we didn't even break based on a 15 and 10 minute time frame, V-shaped recovery, and then we broke this resistance. As I said, I gave in advance exactly the same setup with the entry as well as the stop losses. We broke, retested it as expected, followed by massive pump. However, that scalp provided with a $210 move. Entry was 28,430, exit was 28,640. That was a scalping, by the way, and that was a perfect 3-hour trade. BTC under 4-hour time frame. About 1 month we saw this consolidation, rejection after rejection, and as I said, I'm expecting and to test all the way up to $26,400. However, the second scenario was based on a last video. As I said, that was a level that I provided around $28,000, and claim above this level we pump all the way up to, in the first place, $30,000. However, as you can see, stopped out above this level. That was an exit from the exit with a break even, and then there was a trend change based on a 4-hour time frame, and we saw another massive pump. In the last video, as you can see, above $28,300 are going to provide a bullish setup, and then we can pump all the way up to $30,000, followed by $32,000. But current condition of the 4-hour time frame as well as the 1 and 2-hour time frames are heavily under the bull's control. As long as we're going to be below this level, highly likely that we're going to come and test 29,400 all the way up to 29,200 and $300 are going to be extremely important levels. Based on a 4-hour time frame, as long as we're going to not lose 28,500 and $300, 4-hour will remain under the bull's control. And if we're going to come to this level, that will provide a buy opportunity. Target number 1 followed by target number 2 is going to be $32,000 are going to be extremely important target level. However, if we're going to claim this resistance as a support, that's going to be that your target number 1 is going to be 31, and then psychological levels that you have to clear. The next is going to be $32,000. As long as I said, we're going to be above 28,400 and $500, 4-hour will remain under the bull's control. And we came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.